Hey guys, I want to talk about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So it came out just a couple months ago, tail end of February, and I had to look into it myself. I guess there's 18 chapters in total. I'm on chapter 10, and I'm over 80 hours into this game. Now, I was gonna wait to finish the game before I make my review, but honestly, it's probably gonna take like another 80 hours, so let's just do it now. Please don't spoil anything in the comments for me, but regardless of how this story ends up, I think that Square has provided us with more than enough content to make worth buying this game, playing this game, completing it, all that stuff. You know, Final Fantasy Remake was fantastic and very true to the original, I feel. But now in Rebirth here, just seeing all the characters really, you know, come out of their shell and seeing their identities truly fleshed out was really, really cool. You know, for example, Cloud is coming to terms that he's really messed up. And then you've got Aerith and Tifa, and they know that something's up, but they're still kind of figuring out the details. And Barrett just really misses his daughter, and he wants to be a good father figure, and he's trying to figure out how to do that. Yuffie is like hella cringe.
Who ties what rose? The one and only Yuffie!
Cool.
Hey, hold it, you spiky-haired jerkface!
But I'm here for it. It's hilarious to me. I love it. And I heard, we're on chapter 10 right now, I heard that something happens to Red 13. Don't tell me what happens, but I'm excited to see more. First off, like, we got to talk about the gameplay. It is so fun. I think the reason I've clocked 80 hours into it already with like 8 more chapters to go is I just really enjoy being in the world of Final Fantasy VII. There's just so much to explore from all the different biomes. We got the grasslands and the desert and the jungle and the coastline and the mountains, you name it. Like, the world is just so cool and beautiful. And I know that some people rag on the side missions, but I absolutely love them. They are so fun, from like the little shooting gallery minigame to the Rocket League clone to the freaking dog escort mission. We gotta play the music.
Oh, my sweet baby girl.
And I know that some of them were just filler, but I didn't care because I just loved being in that world so much. And I know everybody loves to just rag on filler, but I think there is more than enough main content in this game that I don't know if I'd even call it filler. Can we call it stuffing? Because this game is jam-packed, baby. And of course, I can't talk about Final Fantasy VII without mentioning the music. I am a sucker for good video game music, and I think that Final Fantasy VII is in a class of its own. Like, there's always a fitting track to match with what's going on in the game, and if you're familiar with the original Final Fantasy VII OST, you're gonna just gush with nostalgia, hearing every little remix and you know, the little motifs they just sprinkle in there. And I just gotta show you some of the music. Have a listen. okay, we got to make it fair. There's cons. It's not perfect. And I got 4 cons for you. Number 1, navigating Gungaga kind of sucked. It was a jungle, but those chocobo mushrooms, not it, man. Next up was like changing the party members. Like, you would think you would go to party settings, but no. You got to go to, like, what is it, combat settings, and then this like tiny little button that says change your party. So that was weird. I don't know why they did that. Also, I think the synergy abilities were not well explained, or knowing my luck, I probably just skipped the tutorial or like overread it. But like, I would just play the game and do the battles, and then eventually you just go like, oh, look, I got a synergy ability. Let's just do that. Yeah. But I never really knew like how they came to be, or like why they were activated sometimes and other times they're not. So I'm gonna just tell you now, every single regular ability you use charges. You see, I gotta show you a picture on here, but there's like a little slash, little tick or whatever, and when that fills up, you have to have like each character fill it up so many points, and then you can use the synergy ability together. I don't know. To me, it wasn't well explained. I had to look it up. And the last con is the head case mind flayer intel challenge. If you know, you know. Bottom line, I think that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is fantastic, and I think this is going to be my game of the year. You know, it came out in February, so there's still a whole lot more of the year to see, but I think that Square has set the bar really high. But let me know. What do you guys think about the game? Hit me up in the comments. And thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.